We have 5 showings lined up for today from 2 till around 5. I just got the video uploaded for you guys, and so my plan, which hasn't worked out but maybe once, was to only film every day until a certain time and then edit only for an hour and a half. Then I figured I would be wrapping up my day around 10, 11 o'clock at the latest. That has not been the case. So unfortunately, we didn't really get any vintage or antique stuff done before I'm filming now. I'm just gonna have to go through these showings. I then have a shoulder massage at 6, and that sounds kind of pretentious, but I promise it's not a fun activity. It's basically a torture session. My shoulders are so bad, and I'm just so tight. The last time that she was working on them, apparently they had gotten worse from where they were like 4 months earlier. So she really pressed that I need to come in more often. And I agree with her because it was bad. Both of my shoulder blades were basically just knots. So really won't get home until around like 7. Really need to get those 2 furniture pieces done so that I can move them in tomorrow and move all the smalls in tomorrow. Vintage Vlogmas Day 22 is more real estate heavy, but I'm gonna try and throw some vintage in here for you guys. A couple people have asked if I plan on doing this again next year, or is it worth it? I would say it's worth it, but something's gonna need to give, because I can't do this and real estate and run the booth. It's just a lot. I was watching Exo McKenna's Vlogmas, and she said that she's like good to go. She's happy in all her videos. She's enjoying the editing process, and some people just enjoy the editing process more than others. But she really seems to be like perfectly fine. Overall, it's been a good experience, but she seems to be handling it a lot better than I've been handling it. And I think maybe it's just because that is her job. Like, she does YouTube and she's managing that house project that she's been working on, but like that is her job, that's her life. Why did this person do that? Don't do that. This person literally just pulled out in the middle of the road and is now just backing up very slowly into the driveway on the middle of a highway. I wouldn't change it. I think it's been really great, and it's been fun to do, and I've seen the channel grow, and a lot of you guys are cheering me on. You're watching the growth too, and you're pointing it out. Sometimes I forget that I've really grown a lot just in the past month. It's been pretty wild. And I really think we're building like a really cool little community just around owning an antique booth in vintage, which is really fun. I throw my thoughts in about a certain process of owning an antique booth, or I give you guys a tip and then you guys give alternative tips along the same lines of advice, and it's just great. I have some seasoned booth owners that have been in the business for years watching this. I have people that just started their booth last month. This is something I would have been looking for back when I started my booth 6.5 years ago. I have a lot of really great video ideas that I could do in the future, just like as general uploads, not as Vlogmas videos. And I'm really gonna try my best to keep up with doing a weekly video. Now that I know that I can essentially create a video a day, there really shouldn't be any excuse for me to at least do 1 video a week. From what my analytics tell me, you guys like it when I post them on Sundays, but if you guys have any other day suggestions, I'm open to hearing it. Destinations on your map. All right, showing number 1. Showing number 2. House number 4. 5. All right. Long day, and we're still not done. I'm home. I've been home for a little while. I've had some dinner, and then I needed to write up an offer for one of the properties that I showed today, and then we can get started on the furniture. I'm itching to get to the furniture. I want to get it done. It's a little unconventional, but my dad helped me move the 12 drawer piece inside, and I'm going to work on taking off the skirt that it has and putting on the wheels. It's just so cold in the garage. I don't want to work out there, and I'm very careful when using all my stuff, but let me show you how this piece is attached. Some of it is screwed in, like I just took out a screw there, and then part of it is nailed in. So it shouldn't be too hard to take off, but I'm saying that now. Talk to me in 10 minutes and we'll see how I feel. Oh, that sucks. Oh boy. Ah, got the rest of it.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on.
Another late night, but this is where I'm at. This piece is done. You guys saw me put a protective coat on the drawers and the top, and I did that to the entire piece. I also waxed the corners of each drawer and inside where each drawer slides in and out of. And I took off that skirt, added the wheels so it can actually move around pretty easily now. I don't love how the wheels come out like that, and I would have moved them in, but to access the brake, they need to be on the corners. Happy that's done. Now for the other piece, so this piece really doesn't need a ton of work. It just needs a little kind of wipe down, get the dust off. Same with the inside. And so I'm gonna wait to do that until tomorrow morning. But what it did need was the top, the crown piece glued back together. That is what I just finished. Here's the crown, it's upside down. And the part that needed to be glued was this corner right here. It had come disconnected from like this piece. And that's really all it needed was some glue along with this piece that broke off at some point. It's hard to tell, I'm sorry. You can kind of see the seam right there. So we're just gonna let that dry overnight. We'll move these pieces along with all the smalls into the booth tomorrow. But guys, that is it for Vlogmas Day. What did I hit? I don't know. But that is it for Vlogmas Day 22, I think. Yes, okay. Vlogmas Day 22, done. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.